What's up, everyone, and welcome to Breaking Tables. I'm your host, Alex, and today we've got a big show. I'm going to be talking about all of the breaking news that happened earlier in the day, a couple trades, a couple releases, and a re-signing. So let's start off with David Montgomery, the running back on the Detroit Lions, traded to the Houston Texans. Montgomery sent over to the Texans in exchange for a 2026 fourth and a 2027 seventh round pick and their center, Juice Scruggs. Now for the Texans, I love the trade. Montgomery rushed for 2,500 yards and 26 touchdowns in his 3 years as a Lion. And for the Texans that didn't really have a running game this year, that kind of failed experiment with Joe Mixon, never really got it going. And then Nick Chubb and Will Marks consistently getting banged up, just not guys that can take that workload. David Montgomery has proved that he can for a really long time. Obviously, he's getting older, but I think if you can put him with a rookie, maybe in the late rounds, I think that's a really nice 1-2 punch for Houston, and that can make CJ Stroud's job so much easier. With a run game that couldn't do anything, now to David Montgomery, I really like the trade for Houston. During his time in Detroit, Montgomery signed an extension, 2 years, $18.25 million. It makes sense why they traded him. That's a lot of money. And the Lions now can focus on extending Jahmyr Gibbs, who's eligible for an extension this summer. And next up, we've got the Kansas City Chiefs releasing offensive tackle Jawaan Taylor, the false start merchant known for robbing the Chiefs with that massive contract. Now they finally released him. They filled in their left tackle spot this past draft with their first round pick, Josh Simmons. Really good player. I like him. But now they have to look towards replacing Jawaan Taylor and finding a new right tackle. And speaking of right tackles, the Houston Texans are trading Tytus Howard to the Cleveland Browns for a 5th round pick. The Browns have already signed Tytus Howard to a 3-year, $53 million contract. I really like it for Cleveland. I've always been a big fan of Tytus Howard since the beginning. Once they brought in Tunzel, they really got that line going. Obviously, things have changed with Stroud and everything like that. That line with everyone aging, it's a little different. But overall, I think Cleveland made the right move. They have a chance to completely reset that offensive line, and Tytus Howard at right tackle is a great start. Sticking with the offensive line, the Cincinnati Bengals have re-signed Dalton Risner, the offensive guard, to a 1-year deal worth up to $5 million. The Bengals now are projected to keep all 5 starters from last year, carrying on to 2026. The first time they've ever done this with Joe Burrow under center. I really like it. Keep some consistency. You know, there's always been offensive line problems ever since they got Joe Burrow. And now you retain Dalton Risner. You keep your core 5 guys. I really like it. And I hope Joe Burrow can stay healthy all year and have a great season. And lastly, the Washington Commanders are releasing Marshon Lattimore, the cornerback. I mean, he's kind of struggled in his time in Washington. Hasn't lived up to the reputation he's had with the Saints. A lot of injuries in that later half of his career, and he's turning 30. A smart move by Washington, allowing them to be a little more flexible this offseason, freeing up a lot of money. And that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. I'm going to be breaking news all offseason, so make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll see you guys soon. Go Bills.